Hey guys, welcome to the Lodge. This is Canadian Small Game Hunters. Today I'm doing a very basic video on the unboxing of the Stevens or Savage 320 12 gauge shotgun. This one in particular is the field grade with a 28-inch barrel. There's also a security version or home defense version, and it also comes in 20 gauge. This one in particular takes 2 3/4 and 3-inch shells. And it also uses, it's compatible with the Browning Invector chokes, but not compatible with the Invector Plus or Invector DS or Double Seal. So if you're going to be getting aftermarket chokes, you definitely want to make sure you do your homework. This one in particular comes shipped with a modified, so it's got the 3 notches on the end of the choke, and the choke is already assembled at the end of the barrel. It also comes with a choke wrench or the tool in order to remove it, in order to place another choke if you want to. So this, the reason I bought this shotgun is primarily for the durability and the practicality of a pump shotgun, especially for small game, game bird, or waterfowl, which are my specialties. So in this case here, the 12 gauge field grade shotgun is a 12 gauge shotgun. It's a right hand shotgun, and the barrel length is 28 inches. It also comes in 26. The overall length is 46.7 inches. It's got the length of pole is 13.75 inches. It also comes with an extra padding in order to help with the recoil. As you know, pump shotguns have a bit more recoil than semi-automatics. And it comes with a bead sight. It's tapped and drilled, so you can actually put scopes or sights on it in order for turkey hunting, for example. And the overall weight is 7.5 pounds, which is pretty close to what my Remington 870 was. I think it was approximately 8 pounds. So it's a little bit on the heavier side. However, that doesn't seem to bother me too much. And of course it comes with a modified choke, as I mentioned. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start with the unboxing. So it comes with this standard brown box. It's got a warning label on it. It's got the Stevens title on it, and it says the definition of value. And I agree, because I bought this under $300 Canadian. And I am extremely impressed with the price, especially for a Stevens shotgun. I also have some Stevens 22s, which I've had for many years, and they're very reliable, durable, and just great firearms. So yes, in comparison to higher end shotguns, you can spend all day doing comparisons, but durability, practicality, and pump shotgun, you can't go wrong, especially with the price. So let's go ahead and open it. So it comes in this brown box. You have the user guide or the user manual. So it's also known instruction manual. It's the Stevens Model 320 pump shotgun. So it's divided into different sections. I encourage you to read it. It also has the warranty stuff. You can or the registration. You can register it. And of course, it talks about the actual gun itself, the safety, the shells, and section 4 specific on the chokes. The magazine also, it chambers up to 5 shells, but it also comes with a plug that limits it down to 2 shells in the magazine and 1 in the chamber, which is compatible with waterfowl regulations. So that's kind of handy for me. So it comes with the instructions manual. You also have the choke tube wrench that comes shipped with it, so you can use that to remove the choke. It also comes with hearing protection, which is great. And it also comes with a cable lock and key, so that's excellent. And there's 2 keys, so you can keep one in your pocket and the other one safely secured somewhere. And so that's really cool to have that. And of course you have the barrel and the receiver and the butt in itself. So I'll take out the shotgun barrel. So So the barrel comes shipped with this kind of cardboard protector. You can take this off from the plastic, of course. And you have the rib at the top, the ventilated rib at the top. You have, of course, the larger end of the bore. And then you have the bead sight, and of course the modified choke that's inside there. So this is the barrel. Then you have the receiver and butt. I'll take this out. Make sure the plastic's not in the way. And I'll also move the box. I'll go ahead and mount the barrel on it. So you have to take the magazine lug off. You'll notice the magazine lug actually has the front swivel for a sling, if you want to attach a sling to it, and then the rear sling is in the, or connector is in the butt. It's part of the actual assembly of the butt. So take that off, slide this on carefully, make sure you don't scratch it. Line it up. There you go. And move the action. So the bolt release is very similar to that of the Winchester SXP, if you're used to those. So it's in the rear left-hand side of the trigger guard, the upper part of the trigger guard. When you push it in, that allows you to move the action, and then you can get the barrel slid into place. There you go. And I'll put the cap back on. Go. You don't have to put it too tight, just enough that it holds it in place. So, as mentioned earlier, so this shotgun, the length of pull from the trigger guard back to the butt is 13.75 inches. The overall length is 46.7 or 48.7 for the field grade. And the safety is in the front, very similar to that of the Winchester SXP. The Remingtons are in the back. So it really depends on the type of shooter you are, but if it doesn't bother you, you know, just keep safety in mind and keep your finger out of the trigger mechanism along the guard, and you can push the safety. Now the safety, when it's red is danger. So you have a red ring that will appear around, and if we push it towards the right, then it'll show on the other side it's black, and it's safe. So, and you have, of course, your bolt release here, which is on the top left side. So if I'm holding it like this, the bolt release, you push it upward into the system, and this allows you to action the slide. Now this one here, compared to the Winchester SXP, of course, every gun is different, has a different feel. This one here, for some reason, the usability of the bolt release just seems a little bit more smoother than my Winchester SXP. And I guess for any user or shooter, it's just a matter of getting used to the mechanism. Depends what you use, what you're used to using. Now this one here also comes tapped and drilled, so you can put as I mentioned earlier, so you can put optics for turkey. And of course, on the barrel, you have the very important inscription there. So it basically says the Stevens Model 320. It's a 12 gauge, and it's compatible with 2 3/4 and 3-inch shells. So it's really, really important. And it says before use, read, understand the owner's manual. So that's number one. Take the time to read the owner's manual, go online, watch videos, and get familiar with it, and before using. Do some research as far as the shells are concerned, and talk to specialists or experts at the different stores, and they can give you guidance on ensuring that you buy the right shells and you use the right shells for this shotgun. In the user manual, it also talks about it. So this is the unboxing and assembly of the 12 gauge Stevens 320 field grade model. I am super happy with this purchase. It's just an incredible price for the type of shotgun, and I'm sure this is going to be very reliable for small game, waterfowl, and game birds. I love the actual grip. It's got a very deep type of grip. It bends down, so in the comb there you can see there's a bit of a shape here. So this makes it really great for gripping. And there's obviously the markings into the shotgun, which make it easier to grab. The same thing with the forestock. It also has some ribs in there, so when you grab it, you actually have grip. So whether you're wearing gloves or bare hands, it's easy to use. Also, on the front, of course, the lug here, when you put it on, don't tighten it, don't over tighten it, just enough that it holds in place. But if you wanted to take this apart and remove the plug, just make sure that you're careful with the spring and that you don't damage the inside. So the ergonomics for this, for me, with the shoulder, it's got that extra padding, which is kind of nice with the recoil. But when you shoulder it, it's just a very, very solid shotgun. It feels excellent, and I'm very pleased with it. So thank you for watching, and I'll give you guys, I'll do up another video in a couple weeks once I've fired a couple shells through it and use it for small game and waterfowl, and let you know what I think. So thank you.